There are, I'm sure, a range of social issues in
Mm.
the U.S., and how do you decide which programs to support?
Yeah, I have a wonderful job, but that is the hardest part of the job. It is a very difficult task because there are so many outstanding organizations that are doing good works all around the country. And it makes you feel good when you go home at night to know that you've worked with and gotten to meet some fantastic organizations. But resources being what they are, we cannot do everything and we can't fund every project that is presented to us. So we have a few criteria that we look at. First and foremost, the basic criteria we look at are our overall program objectives, our strategy. We look at issues in the areas of children's health and safety, environmental responsibility, education, arts and cultural appreciation, and being a good community volunteer. So those are sort of the five core areas we look at. And first and foremost, we look to see if projects are aligned with one of those areas. As you can tell by virtue of the titles, it gives us enough latitude that we can work on a range of issues, but it also allows us to be a bit focused. And then once we sort of determine if it falls within one of those categories, we look at really the outcomes of what those ideas are. Is it scalable? Is there a specific outcome based component to the program? In the old days, a lot of folks would go to dinners and participate in various kinds of activities, and those are good, and we do support those. But we really are looking to see what is the outcomes that are connected to the idea of the social issue that is trying to be addressed.
Hmm.
So within our pediatric cancer effort, for example, we require an annual progress report, which connects to what did you do? What did you learn from that? How was that able to advance the issue of, in this case, childhood cancer? And how did the Hyundai funds support that? That is one of the baselines we determine about the success and or the viability of moving forward with future grant funding.
Hmm.
And then we look at it if it's scalable. Is it something that we can continue with and we can grow? And then we also look at, does it align with our values? So can we incorporate our employees or our dealer partners or our vendor partners in participating? And then, of course, at the end of the day, we try to understand what that organization's mission is and if it's something that we are likewise associated to. A couple of examples I'd be happy to give you
Hmm.
to give some context to those is most recently, many of you know that there were some really bad storms in the Midwest in Oklahoma and not so long ago here in the Northeast, New Jersey and New
Right.
York. We're very proud to be able to support the tornado disaster relief in Oklahoma City and the hurricane relief here and Hurricane Sandy in the Northeast by supporting a significant contribution to the American Red Cross. From a cultural point of view, about a year and a half ago, the Martin Luther King Memorial project on the mall in Washington D.C. was created,
Mhm.
and we were one of the leadership level partners that helped in the funding of creating that, as it was an important part of sort of an American cultural experience. Other projects we do is we support youth scholarship programs and internship programs as well. Within our very own sort of local communities, we've done a range of things like blood drives and food drives during the holiday periods. We support a project called the International Day of Poverty, and that allows our employees to also give back. So they bring in food and clothing and things during that time as well. More recently, a project that I'm very excited about, in fact, I'll be the first to share with you, we're going to be announcing this next week in Austin, Texas. We have partnered with an organization called the Mind Research Institute. The Mind Research Institute is a nonprofit organization that specifically is working in math education at the elementary school level. And so for the last 3 years, we have funded a series of Hyundai mathematics laboratories. What these labs are is they are an opportunity to help young kids, K-6, learn math skills and improve their STEM skills. What it does is it takes video-based technologies, the way I'll describe it. So kids are real comfortable playing video games. It uses that same notion, but what it really is educating kids on these math skills. Some of us, when we grew up, we learned the table that, 7 times 7 was 49, and we just knew that because that's where it was on that box, and that's what
Hmm.
you remembered.
Hmm.
But these kids sort of get to understand why 7 times 7 is 49 and what the relationship of that is.
Hmm.
And we're committed to that because we believe that there is, and research demonstrates this, that there is an association for long-term educational success rates and early success in mathematics. So we will be announcing next Tuesday a national rollout of our program. We've done now 2 years in a row. This will be our third, where we will be funding 12 Hyundai Math computer labs across the country in 6 different states. We think that that will affect about 20,000 students who will go through these math computer labs and help them build stronger skills. We're particularly focusing on underprivileged and underperforming school districts in the U.S. And so we are very proud of a lot of the programs we've done. Last point on the math labs is what we really love about this program is it, as I mentioned earlier, outcomes based. We will literally be able to look at the schools and students who went through this program and measure them against some other axis. And what we've seen up until now for the 6 schools we've already funded is the success rates of those classes and those students who have gone through that is appreciably improved in their math skills. So we're excited about it. We'll launch it in Austin, Texas. Stay tuned and you'll hear more about where we're going and what schools we'll be going to.